we need to talk about Rachel. Before we do that, let's have a quick glance in the direction of Lammy land. What's the professor been up to recently? Well, it's been suggested that he has suggested that trials that are below a sentencing limit of 3 years, I think it's 3 years and below, should essentially not require a jury, and it will save time, money, effort, space, resources, whatever. No, absolutely not. David Lammy, this is the guy who recently was shouting, angry, "Get a grip, man," to a Tory MP when quizzed about the potential of another prisoner being accidentally released. So angry Lammy knew at that point that the prisoner had been released, and that was his response. Would you buy a used car from this man? Again, same question. Keir Starmer, of course, and also from this lady, Rachel Reeves. So what have we caught? I mean, there's something way off beam here. Isn't there? Isn't this odd? Isn't it peculiar? I mean, 4.2 billion, like, surplus, and yet she still paints a picture of doom and gloom and goes ahead and puts forward a fairly punitive budget. Why? Well, apparently to fund, at least in part, benefits. And you gotta ask yourself this question, or at least I have. Why did she do that? And she's not stupid. She's not a great chancellor, but she cannot be that stupid, in the sense that she must have known that what she did would become public knowledge pretty quickly. And if she didn't know, then someone would have told her. They would have said, you know, "Rachel, listen, come here, quite ordinary, your shell-like. If you do that, your name will be mud. This will disgust people." But she's gone ahead and done it. So either she has been convinced by some Rasputin type in the government, hypnotised almost, to go and walk into the firing line to protect Keir, of course, at all costs, but that's an ongoing thing. Or she was convinced to do it because she was kind of coerced, felt that if she didn't, then all sorts of bad things would happen to the party itself. So either way, we've either got someone who is so easily convinced to do something that stupid that they cannot remain in that position, and I'm talking about Rachel, or she felt such pressure from inside the party to do that, and thereby please the party but penalise and mislead the nation. So she, again, cannot remain in that role. She really should resign. She really should resign. And Keir Starmer should do something about it. But of course, he would have known all about that. Every little detail, he'd have been all over it. So he should also resign, of course, but he won't. He will hang on as long as he can. But how much longer is that? And then just to look back to the trial by no jury, Magna Carta and all that. Why was it constructed? Because people were afraid that someone in a position of authority and influence, if they took umbrage to an individual, you or me, that they would not be given a fair trial. It should be done by fellow citizens. They should be part of that process that at least spreads the risk of being unfairly, improperly penalised and perhaps imprisoned. Do you think that risk has diminished over the last little while since that Magna Carta appeared? Or has it increased these days? So again, for that reason, no to Lammy. And then when you look at Rachel, these people need to go. Labour, you need to You need to sort things out fast.